like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They've had that little tagline for a long time, and State Farm Auto Insurance does try to live up to that line. They want to be your neighbor. They have local agents in your neighborhood that you can go and talk to in person. And if you haven't compared State Farm for your auto insurance needs, you probably should, because they're often among the cheapest. They have some great options that they have for different types of coverage. And if your local State Farm agent is great, you could build a really good relationship. So the only way to know if State Farm is a good fit for you is to do a quote comparison. So head over to autoinsurance.org, enter your zip code into their quote comparison tool. It's free. You will be given several quotes that you can compare. State Farm may or may not be in there. If it's not, then just head over to statefarm.com and do a quote comparison right there with them and get a quote that you can compare with the other quotes you've gotten. So here I am at the State Farm website, and you can see how easy it is to get a quote. You can type in your zip code, start the quote process, it will save it. You can come back to it later and you can find that quote again, use it to compare with other quotes you've gotten. And we're gonna just look at the website a little bit and see what they have. So if you thought that auto insurance was what they're all about, well, that is a major component, but they also have motorcycle, boat, ATV, RV, camper insurance, and that's just their vehicle components. Then they have home and property insurance. And keep in mind, if you do, if you're renting or if you own a home and you combine your home insurance or renter's insurance with your auto policy, you will most likely qualify for a bundling discount that can help you save money on all your lines of insurance. They have personal insurance, so life insurance, disability insurance, even health insurance, pet medical. That's becoming more and more popular as people want to protect their pets as part of their family. And then even small business insurance. So State Farm is more than just an auto insurer. They have many lines of coverage available. So almost anything that you could think of, if you're like, I think I need an insurance policy for that, State Farm may have it. But we're talking about auto insurance today, and they have many types of policies. So you can get a liability only policy, you can get a comprehensive and collision, a full coverage policy, you can get commercial car insurance, and they have some really great programs available. So here's where you're going to find what types of different coverage in this car coverage section here. Vehicle discounts, that is a great way to save. So let's look at some of the discounts that they advertise that they offer. So they have this Drive Safe and Save app. Now this is a usage-based app. So when you sign up for this discount, you allow State Farm to track your driving habits. And if you follow safe driving habits and you're a good driver and the data reflects that, you could save up to 30%, which is a lot of money. And then their Steer Clear program is for young drivers specifically. And so not only is it a way to save, but it's a way to help young drivers really get into the habit of good, safe driving. It's a great program. And then bundle and save. I was talking about combining auto insurance with renters and home insurance. And then all these discounts, defensive driving course discounts, good driver discounts, hidden auto insurance discounts, vehicle safety savings, passive restraint, discount anti-theft, discount, and then some discounts just especially for teens. Teen drivers pay the highest rates of any driver. And if you have a teen driver, you're really gonna want to compare quotes. So head on over to autoinsurance.org, compare quotes for that teen driver because they're paying such high premiums that even a 10 to 20% difference in rates could add up to hundreds of dollars a year because their premiums are so much higher than a driver who has 30 years of experience. So for teen drivers, you see there's a good student discount if you get, usually it's if you get a B average or above, driver training discount. So if you take a driver's ed course, you can get a discount, and student away at school discount. So this is for college students who go to school 100 miles away or more and don't take the car with them. There's no reason to be paying full premiums when the driver isn't driving. So the student away at school discount can make a big difference for that. Now we're gonna go over to autoinsurance.org so you can see a little comparison here of how State Farm compares on average with other top insurers in the US. So we have the insurance companies here on the left, and then the first number you see is for minimum coverage, and the second number you see is for full coverage, and full coverage includes covering your vehicle. Minimal coverage covers liability. It's only going to cover damage you do to somebody else. It's not going to cover damage done to your vehicle in a crash or in a storm or something like that. So Allstate, $61. This is for monthly premiums. This is now we're looking at minimum coverage. Some of the lower priced ones, we have Geico here at $30. And then State Farm at $33. So State Farm is really one of the, on average, least expensive insurance providers. The US average is $45 a month, and so they're coming in at $33, which is considerably under the nationwide average. Now, the only way to know how your rates would look is to get a quote. So head to the top of the page here at autoinsurance.org, enter your zip code, and compare rates for yourself in your situation, because just because there's an average rate doesn't mean that's going to be what you pay. The only way to know is to get quotes that are tailored for you. But State Farm is a huge company. They offer many lines of insurance products, and they are definitely worth considering if you're in the car insurance market. So compare quotes today and see if maybe State Farm could be a good fit for you.